Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? I'm back on camera. Oh dear. How you going? How you going, Alex? Thank you, Alex. God love you. Paul, how you going? I have the young lady. Hope to get back, have a wonderful show. Thank you. Good to see ya. Deb, good to see you. Both Debs. There's two Debs in here. Deb Jones, good to see ya. Menacing Muskrat, good to see ya. Michelle Epp, good to see ya. And the other Deb. And Deb, I got your message, your email, but I can't open Facebook because I don't have an account. So it won't even let me view that link that you sent me, which I'm really interested in too. Shannon, how you going? Good to see you. Always. Who else have we got in here? Belinda, how you going? Good to see you. Sherry, good to see you. Who else have we got? Mouse of Doom, good to see ya. Okay, well, I just want to start things off by saying I'm not a professional reporter. I'm not a professional anything, okay? I am someone in my room reacting to the news, actually. That's what I'm doing, reacting to it. I'm a bit of an airhead sometimes, but you'll get over it. If I insult you, if I haven't insulted you yet, I probably will at some point. Bear with me. I don't mean to, but sometimes it comes out. I don't know. Anyway, we've got something going on here in the world of news. Do you know Australia's real estate is a tax haven for overseas investor to wash their money, which also raises prices. I found that out yesterday and I was like, you know what? That is very interesting. That's why anyone is allowed to buy property in Australia from anywhere. So guys, we're going to go to bookmarks. I'm just going to go through what I can here in the news. Oh, it's gone. Dutch Sense. What? Did Dutch Sense get deleted off Twitter? X.com. The post has been deleted. Okay. Is he still there though? Wow. Anyway, okay. Can't read that one. Yeah. The link is gone. And it doesn't make much sense when I'm reading it without the link. It did yesterday when I had the link. Okay, Rob Smith said Alice Springs is in lockdown after a group of 20 black men bashed the tripe out of 3 white females and 1 white male. It was a racial crime driven by hate. You won't hear that on the news. Huh. I'm going to start removing these as I go through, as I read them, so I won't read them twice that way. Elon Musk said this should be a requirement. If Argentina can do it, so can America. End Wokeness said Argentina hand-counted 99.9% of their 27 million paper ballots in less than 6 hours. There's no reason it can't be done here. Or here. Or UK. Or everywhere. Interesting. Okay, I can't read that one here. We'll read on Rumble. We're going there next. Okay. Muffy Kittens. I like the name. A Trump rally. USA is standing up. What will it take for Aussies to get patriotic? Oh, look at that. Do you know what? That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. It's not a real image. It's AI. It's still beautiful. Zooming on the faces shows it's not real. Well, my computer won't let me zoom that far. If I've got the phone, I can just... Is it? Or is it the cameras these days? Because all cameras seem to do this. If that's the case, okay, if this is AI generated, then half the footage we see of criminals that is all blurry and you can't see their faces is AI generated too then. Okay. Warner said, War News. Okay. Said, oh, can I? Yes, I can do this one. War News said this a while back, and I'll say this again, I will take no part in the malicious conspiracy theories regarding Michelle Obama. I'm deeply offended by the ridiculous and obviously bogus claims that Michelle is a man. I believe it's a total disgrace and an utterly low blow to go after the most beautiful, gracious, caring, well-built and respected First Lady to ever pound a black dude in the Oval Office. Oops, sorry. If that offends you, I'm sorry. That's what I mean. If I offend, I'm going to offend everyone at some point, I'm sure. Please don't take it to heart. I don't mean it to offend. I'm joking a lot of the time, okay? It's up to you to decide when I'm joking and when I'm not. Batman said, there you go, an increase of public servants under Albo since he took office of 18.9%. 400,000 public servants. How and why? I don't know, but I would like to know. So the ones I've done, I've got to undo. Oh, God love you, Michelle. Happy late, a little late, happy birthday. Oh, God love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. God love you. So I've got to remove that one too. Okay, that was Albo. Okay, in the Matrix, pictured. Okay, get this. Vice President Trump and President Putin. Now, if you watched Biden yesterday, that's what happened. He called Kamala Vice President Trump and he called Zelensky President Putin. I don't know if Biden knows where he is or who he's talking to or about. Okay, DC Lidston said, I think it's safe to say we're whittling down to the 4 to 6% at this point that won't wake up. Just saying. What's he saying? We're going to have a look at what he's saying or what he's not saying or what he's mumbling. Okay, let's...
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not...
Okay, so he's calling Kamala Vice President Trump, okay? So there's that one. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to upload this to Rumble, part of this to Rumble anyway. I like how this one keeps coming down and it just keeps saying evil, evil, evil. Dustin Stockton said, Dear FBI, I'm hearing lots of really dangerous calls for an insurrection against President Biden from Democrat lawmakers and media figures. Please squash the mutiny. I mean, it's not okay when Republicans do it, so how can Democrats do it? Okay, Ryan Severe. Oh my goodness, I can't say it. I'm so sorry. Ryan here said Biden literally says that it's okay with him if all of his delegates decide they want to abandon him and vote for someone else at the 2024 Democratic National Convention. We've got a lot of gaffes from the National Convention.
Your convention is coming up where your delegates are pledged to make you the official nominee. If they have second thoughts, are they free to vote their conscience?
Obviously, they're free to do whatever they want, but I get overwhelming support. Overwhelming support. I won, I forget how many votes I won in the primary. Overwhelming. And so tomorrow, if all of a sudden I show up at the convention, everybody says we want somebody else, that's the democratic process. It's not going to happen.
Even if that means they vote for...
Please don't whisper at me, Joe. I don't like it. It creeps me out. Anyone else can do it, but not Joe. Joe just creeps me out for some reason when he whispers like that. Feisty and friends said, Crooked Joe, I'm following the advice of my commander-in-chief, my Sharona. Oh, I don't know. Even that song, I don't know about that song either. Okay, let's have a listen. My
commander-in-chief, the chief of staff of the military, as well as my commander-in-chief.
Who is your commander-in-chief, Joe? Please let us know. I think it's Obama. Because you know the Clooney thing? Clooney's come out now and said maybe they should replace Joe Biden pretty insistently. Yeah, he works with, he's close to Obama. So Obama's done the push out Joe. So Clooney's just doing what he's told. I wonder what he's got over his head. I wonder if it has anything to do with the boat and Obama and Clooney and a little Asian girl. I don't know. Maybe. Ultra MAGA for America said he's talking to the people in his earpiece. Now, okay, here we go. It's Obama. Oh, Obama.
I beg your pardon? And so, Finland, I beg your pardon?
Oh dear. They're going to be desperate. They're panicking really bad right now, right? Because they cannot... Oh, shivers. I keep forgetting to remove these after I've done them. Okay, bear with me. Yep, Biden's got to finish that job. Let's hope he doesn't, because his job was... You know what his job was. Okay, Kevin Dalton said in every major city in Gavin Newsom's lawless California descends into anarchic chaos every night. But also, crime is down because they're not even reporting it anymore. That's how they get crime down, okay? They don't charge it, they don't report it. That's how it works now. Funny that, isn't it? They can all say, oh, crime's down because it's not being reported. Watch New York and watch California as well. New York Post said Sacramento City Attorney threatened to fine Target for reporting theft crimes. Do you get what I mean? They are not reporting crimes, so the crimes keep happening, and they can say, crime's down. It's down. Only because we're not charging anyone, but hey, it's down. Okay? Holy shit. This is a city attorney who's doing this. She threatened to fine a Target store for reporting theft. I think all these large supermarkets should start reporting theft. I'll take that one out too. Oh, darn. Okay, well, here's the Zelensky one, okay? Let's just have a little look, see what Biden does here. I'm telling you, he's called Kamala Harris, Vice President Trump, and he's called Zelensky President Putin. Okay, let's have a look.
And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
So.
And now I want to hand it over to the...
I won't make you listen to it twice, but there you go. Apparently this is President Putin now. Okay. Really good. Well done, Joe. Okay, let's remove that one. I'm not going to have much to go over on Rumble, am I? Wall Street Silver said for some reason we've been sending them nearly $200 billion in military aid. Some gets sold on the black market, and financial aid, how much gets stolen. Ukraine is too corrupt to join NATO, US says in major blow to Zelensky. But we give them money. So if they're too corrupt to join NATO, why are we giving them money? The US is giving them the most, I believe. But the UK, I believe Canada, Australia, probably New Zealand, I don't know how many others, are giving money to the Ukraine. Very interesting, isn't it? It's all falling apart. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Vivek Ramaswamy just said, shut it down. Shut what down? Are we shutting the internet down? I don't know. Are we there yet? Gunther Eagleman echoed, shut it down. For Farzan said, shut it down, Trump 2024. The debate, people who voted for Biden and Trump supporters who told you he was senile in 2020. Funnily enough, though, the mainstream media only now sees it when we all seen it back then. Joe Biden's mental capabilities are perfect, you bigot, CNN. Yep. Replace I need a brain chip. No, I don't. Replace the chip in his brain or someone's brain. Whose brain? Oh, CNN's brain? I don't know. Joe Biden has dementia, you bigot. Okay, I'm trying to find out why. Vivek, this is how you drain the swamp, shut down these agencies. There you go. Okay, maybe I've got a cat scratching at my door. Maybe the Chevron law, right, has allowed, maybe they can shut them down. Can they? I don't know. But it's worth thinking about. Dan Scavino Jr. said the big boy press conference. That's apparently what it was called, a big boy press conference for Joe Biden. Got to be a big boy.
The president will hold a press conference, I guess a big boy press conference is what we're calling it, and take some questions from y'all. The president will hold a press.
Okay, I got second-hand embarrassment for that one. Okay, shake that one off. Okay. Jeff Carlson said Biden's outside his 4-hour safety window. The allies in this room not only share a common language. Oh no, I'll let him say it, because I'm going to get confused. Okay, ready?
The allies in this room not only share a common language, don't share a common language, we do not share a common border, but we are neighbors. We're neighbors. The allies in this room...
I have no idea. If you can work out what he said, can you please tell me? I really would like to know. I don't know. What he said was the allies in this room not only share a common language, don't share a common language. We do. So do they or not? We do not share a common border, but we are neighbours. He's taking notes from Kamala, isn't he? Is Kamala in his ear telling him what to say right now? I don't know. I can remove that one. Okay. Sal Grover said, of course he did. Or Sal Grover. Transgender double murderers dragged kicking and screaming back to men's prison after having relations with female inmate at a woman's jail. Good. Take them kicking and screaming back to the men's prison. Dressed in their... how they feel. However they feel. Okay? That day. I bet you they'll feel more like men again. Anywho, I don't think they'll need to dress as women. Fish Lips said, still no eggs at the shops. We need eggs. Hey, I got eggs because I got chickens. And they better not try and come tell me that they're going to take my chickens or do anything to my chickens, because I'll be ringing the police saying, trespassing, trespassing, out you go. and fighting them every step of the way. Not physically, not physically. I'll argue. I can argue with a rock, apparently, so I'll argue. Anywho, okay, let's remove that one. Apparently, that's what they're doing. They're making egg shortages, probably to raise the price of eggs again, so that you're paying like $10 a carton for eggs. Wall Street Silver, yep, said too late you guys voted for him in the Democrat primaries. Having some poor polling is not a valid reason to change candidates. Liberals need to just accept that Joe is going to lose and take it gracefully. Then they can move on and plan for 2028. I don't think they're going to do that, do you? New York Post said George Clooney calls on Biden to drop out of presidential race weeks after co-hosting fundraiser. He cannot win. There you go. He's got the nod from up above. Remove that one. Yep. And that one. Yep. Okay. This cat is driving me nuts. Anyway, we'll just try and ignore this going on. SSG underscore G, sorry, said this thread is fire. What is it? Okay, we might read that one over on Rumble. Jeez, he's going nuts right now. Maybe I should let him in so he doesn't do damage to my door. Got to make sure my keyboard's off before I let him in. Hang on one sec, guys. Darn cats. I'm kidding. Straight up on there. I knew you would. I knew you would. Yes. Take the camera. Off you go. Where are you going to go now? Because you could burn yourself, you know that, don't you? Oh, you just want some love, don't you? You poor, attention-depraved cat that I sit and pat every day, all day, nearly. Not quite. I've got things to do, but, you know. Anytime I'm sitting down, I've got one of the cats on me. Okay, let's get back into the news here. Pauline Hanson said, despite having the police called on me for doing my live cross in front of a famous Mary Poppins statue, I had a fantastic time in Maryborough. Maryborough's gone woke. I don't know what is going on there. Mainly the people in charge, I think. It was a privilege to speak with so many supporters, and I thank everyone who took the time to meet with me and discuss the issues affecting their community. I'd also like to thank Deputy Mayor Paul Truscott for taking the time to apologise and reassure everyone that public spaces are open to all, regardless of political views, and that no matter who you are welcome to come and get your photo with Maryborough's Mary Poppins. Sadly, I've learnt that one of the venues that was hired to host a private event with One Nation supporters has been directly contacted by Labor to be told they would never get any help from Labor again. It's no wonder there's a strong appetite for change in Maryborough if this is what the community's been dealing with. A local Labor member so frightened of his own shadow that his party will brazenly attempt to silence opposing views by intimidating small businesses and thinking that they'll get away with it. They did this to our previous candidate too. They have no idea about One Nation if they're trying to scare us off. Taryn Gillard is an excellent local candidate with strong connections in her community, an award-winning small business owner who has organised fundraisers and a food program to help people in her community doing it tough, thanks to Labor's cost of living crisis and Labor's failures on youth crime. She knows her community and what they've endured under Labor. We all know Labor is the master of dirty campaigning and false election scaremongering. We all know Labor is the puppet of the union boss thugs holding Queensland's economy hostage. I also know local supporters of One Nation and the wider community of Maryborough won't be intimidated or bullied by these cowards. The people of Maryborough and Queensland deserve better. One Nation aims to run a candidate in every seat this state election. Oh, I hope so. And we have a strong focus on regional areas irresponsibly neglected by Labor and the LNP. One Nation won't be bullied by Labor cowards. We're proud to stand with regional communities like Maryborough. Go Pauline. I'm behind you, Pauline. Okay. These idiots on mainstream, honestly. And these Labor puppets. Labor puppets and their mainstream puppets. Yeah, they're mainstream puppets. I don't know. They're all puppets. Litecoin Bull said the news before the news said they're in panic mode. If you don't believe us, do you want to tell me why 6 DOD balloons have been hovering over the Midwest for the past few days? I'm guessing we'll get to know very soon. Okay. There's balloons all over the Midwest. Be on the lookout for those balloons. And I haven't done it again, have I? Oh, yes, I have. This one. Okay. Remove that one. American as said, oh my God, Elon's on a roll. Elon Musk said, strange that the same people who think voter ID is racist thought that requiring a vaccine ID was perfectly fine. Something doesn't add up. I wonder what that is. Okay, Conspiracy Bot said, government, if you do not comply, we'll send robots to force you to comply. Me? I'll be barbecuing on it. Just a can of spray paint. Best weapon against this thing. A can of oily spray paint. Grease might work. Oil or grease might. No. Yeah, well, if they've got those little windscreen wiper things, you know, on their little sensors, that might just make it too oily and too blurry to see. Bunce number 23 said the world, Joe Biden died this morning at 9:48 a.m. CNN, granted it's a minor setback, but Joe will recover before November. The world, you don't understand, he's dead. CNN, look, it's another hurdle to overcome. Joe's robust, he'll be back. The world, yeah, that's how it is. Okay, Dr. Russell McGregor said President Trump and Viktor Orban will meet at Mar-a-Lago. This is an important alliance moving forward. Is he the Turkish Prime Minister? Is that who he is? Viktor Orban. I think he is. Anyway, someone can tell me in the comments below. Kelly, I see dumb people. Hey, Kelly, me too. Everywhere out there. Meanwhile, in Melbourne, the clock tower at Flinders Street Station has been defaced overnight. Well done, Labor, allowing lawlessness. Oh, God. Has someone tried to paint wings on it with stars of blood dripping? I don't know what it is. But, geez. On your Labor. Okay, that one will be done. Brooke Shields over on Rumble. 7 News Melbourne, listen to this one. Yarra City Council is pushing ratepayers to change the way they eat and to spend money to meet its ambitious climate targets. Becoming vegetarian is among a number of the council's recommendations. You know what? The council can shove it where the sun don't shine. This is Yarra City Council. Tony Tardio said, City of Yarra, you gotta love 'em. I hope the people say what Elon said. GFY. Go yourself. Seriously. Now, I'll just leave this one small because I don't trust Australian news not to copyright me. Anyway.
One of Melbourne's most controversial councils is pushing ratepayers to change the way they eat and spend money to meet its ambitious climate targets. Becoming vegetarian is among a number of Yarra City Council's recommendations. Joining us now is Adam Promnitz from the Yarra Residents Collective. Hello, Adam. What is your reaction to the council's list of requests here?
Hi, thanks for having me. I mean, it's great to have a plan to reduce emissions and increase our sustainability. But I mean, this was a 81-page report of virtuous waffle. There's no council that should be telling people where to invest their super or who they should bank with, but especially getting involved at our table in terms of what we should eat and not eat and telling us we shouldn't eat meat. At a recent meeting, I mean, executives and councillors had had a succulent roast beef meal before the council meeting, and then they come out in their ivory tower and tell everyone else they shouldn't be having a burger or a steak. It just doesn't pass the pub test. I mean, especially if you're having a parma or a steak.
No, it does not. They also voted this week to collaborate with traditional owners on the decolonisation of the area. I'm just wondering if this is even possible in an inner city suburb to do so.
I mean, I've spoken to a few people, and all of us, we had to go and read what it actually meant by doing that, as we had no idea what it was referring to, and certainly what it has to do with climate change. But I mean, what they're talking about is increasing more native vegetation in the area, which is great. Everyone wants more native vegetation, which is easier to maintain. But does it need to be communicated in such an unnecessarily divisive way, which doesn't make sense? The job of a council is to be able to communicate to everybody, and it needs to be able to use language and connect with people and be inclusive of all people. Is it really that necessary to behave like that when they could have stuck to a practical way of communicating some of these things?
In the latest customer satisfaction survey, the biggest issue among residents was upkeep. Do you feel this needs to be addressed first and foremost?
Absolutely. I mean, nearly half of all respondents raised that street cleaning, maintenance and repairs, including drainage, has gotten worse in Yarra. Instead of focusing on these things, we've got an 81-page report, which a huge amount of time has gone into. Not to mention that it's hugely out of touch in the same week when the council released a report that 22,000 property owners found out that their streets may be affected by flooding due to insufficient drainage in the area that needs to be addressed. So turning around and saying that, look, you need to not eat meat and really going out of their lane, going into the personal lives of residents and telling us what we should do is just so inappropriate.
Yeah, all right, we'll have to...
Okay, so they're trying to tell people what to eat, where to bank, where to spend your money, right? But they won't fix the roads or clean the rubbish or unblock the drains. They're too busy telling people how to eat. How's that? I would tell them to go shove it. Seriously. And poor Brooke Shields, I don't know. Concerned citizens said a reminder of NATO doing exactly what they agreed not to do. Huh. Hang on, let's take it back. We won't have the music. We won't have anything. I don't think it was music. I think it was sound effects or something, but there you go. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. But you see, yeah, they went from here and they went over here. Then they're going over. Right, they're starting to surround Russia. Okay, up here, down here. Trying to get that one. Ukraine. There you go. Yeah, it's exactly what they're trying to do. Yep, okay. Now we've got Brooke at the top. I mean, therefore I am. I said I couldn't have said it any better. Now, this guy's going to swear a little bit, so just, if you're averse to swearing, then block your ears, okay? Or if you've got kids, block their... No, I'm kidding. Maybe turn it down, or go out of the room if the kids are in the room. He's going to swear.
I just can't deal with you fucking Democrats anymore. You fucking traitors to this country. Fucking treasonous pigs. That's what the fuck you are. With this, oh no, it's a good thing that these 198 Democrats voted against the SAVE Act. Y'all come with all kinds of fucking bullshit like, oh, it's already illegal. It's already illegal for illegals to vote. The SAVE Act stops illegals from voting. Yes, it may already be illegal. There already may be a law against it, but it's not preventing it. And the SAVE Act will prevent it. That's the fucking point. Prevention. But y'all want to bullshit. And let me ask you something. Is that the same logic you're going to use when Republicans go on the floor next week and say, oh, we have a bill, we have an act to help prevent child rape? Are y'all going to go on the floor and say, oh no, there's already a law?
I don't know if that one should be playing here right now. I think I might have to save that one for Rumble. Yes, I might have to. Unfortunately, guys, I'm so sorry. You heard part of it until he got to one word where I know that YouTube will grab you if you're not careful. Okay, we'll play the rest of that on Rumble. Okay, do you know what Alexa AI just did? C Media officials said Alexa AI Home Assistant literally just tried to take out a child. The 10-year-old girl asked Alexa home for a fun challenge to keep her occupied. Alexa responded, plug a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs. Please do not do that at home. You'll get zapped pretty hard if you do. Touch it, creepy thing, Home Assistant told child, exposing the risks of AI technology. Home assistants and chatbots powered by AI are going rogue with chilling examples emerging. Holy guacamole. Be careful of, the Alexas and things, I'm telling you. That AI. Senator Gerard Rennick said, question, did Joe Biden say you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations? Snapchat AI, no, Joe Biden did not say you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations. Also, Snapchat AI, Biden said you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations. Again, did he or didn't he? Gobbles would be proud of this new mass brainwashing propaganda technology. Critical thinking is more important than ever before. My AI, me, did Joe Biden say you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations? No, he did not say that. While the COVID vaccinations are highly effective at preventing severe illness, hospitalisation and death, they are not 100% effective at preventing infection. It is still possible to contract COVID-19 after being vaccinated, although the likelihood of severe illness or hospitalisation is greatly reduced. During a town hall event in July 2021, Biden said you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations. But he was referring specifically to the fact that the vaccines are highly effective at preventing severe illness and death, not to the fact that they can provide complete protection against infection. My brain's going to explode. My brain is going to explode shortly. Just letting you know. So if you see like brain matter all over the camera all of a sudden, you'll know why. I don't trust these things. Not even as far as I could throw them, not even that, okay? I don't trust them at all, because I could throw one of these things, I'm telling you. Not that far, but far enough. Okay, I'll leave him in there. Now it's the guy. Jeez Louise, that was a bit of a, by the AI there. Okay, I might play this one on Rumble. And apparently, again, they're starting to accuse Donald Trump in Russian collusion. This one I might play on Rumble as well. I don't know what this was about, but GLF tagged me in this. Better context is a situation in Spain. They don't want tourists visiting their country, right? They want to save what's left of their country. But I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this will do it. Anyway, let's go. Tourist dying in Barcelona. You can't even read that logo. You can read it. Several thousand demonstrators rallied through hotspots, including the famous La Rambla. Barcelona is not for sale. Tourists go home. Some tourists were forced to leave their tables that took a look onto the street where the protesters gathered. Well, the tourists are bringing in an income into your country. And has Barcelona been overrun by immigrants at all? Because then that does not make sense. Okay, if the Barcelona police said 2,800 people did something. Organisers claimed seven times that, oh my God, they're going too quickly. Okay, let's go back. Tourist dining in Barcelona were drenched with water guns by angry crowds of anti-tourism protesters. Okay? Where's the next writing? Several thousand demonstrators rallied through hotspots, including the famous La Rambla. Tourists go home. Some tourists were forced to leave their tables that look out onto the street where protesters gathered. Okay, getting rid of the tourists that actually bring money into the country. Forget about the people who turned up due to immigration. Barcelona police said 2,800 people had taken part in the demonstration. Organisers claim seven times that number were in attendance. Okay. Why? Someone tell me if Barcelona has... Otherwise, that doesn't make much sense, does it? Really? Okay, we got a new one from Jimmy Dore. Bill Gates' new hustle. What's this one? Geoloff tagged me in this. Gee, I wonder what the motivation for this executive order is. Remember, cleanest election of all time? Elon Musk said, wow. Speaker Mike Johnson said it should alarm every American citizen that the sitting president of the United States, who has opened our border to over 9 million illegals, just announced that he would veto our bill to prevent non-citizens from voting. And I believe that thing just went through. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's amazing. That one will be done on the other one. So will that one. And we've gone through that one. Okay. So that's where we're up to at the moment. I just want to see something here. Whoops. Just let me check the other. Because I know I bookmarked over here too. And Elon Musk said that there is a tiny chance this will pass the Senate if a few Dems cross party lines, but Biden said he would veto the bill even if he did. I wonder why. Adrian Dittman said, breaking, the US House has passed the SAVE Act, which would require proof of citizenship to vote. The yeas, Republicans, 216 Republicans and 5 Democrats said yay, pass it, for a total of 221, and 198 Democrats didn't want it. You know why? Because they want them to vote. That's why they won't let do you know they won't let Venezuelans in because they're not because Venezuelans are more conservative. They don't like socialism. ALX said, Trump just posted this, laughed my ass off on the 8th of July. Donald Trump posted this, President Biden. Jill and I wish happy Islamic. I think I've read that one. Yeah, House. Okay, this is going out. Joe Biden is dropping out. It's going to be Trump versus Kamala at Hodge Twins. Said that. Okay, according to leaked polling numbers from Democratic firm Open Labs, this map falls within the margin of error. There you go. That's what it looked like last time. Anyway, okay. Let me just go back over here so that I'm ready for here when we go to Rumble. Yeah, I've got something for Rumble that I have to do. I'll probably have to do a video on it. I'm not sure if I can do it live. Oh, then again, maybe I could. Yeah, about Sandy Hook. Interesting stuff. Anywho. Okay, let's go to the comments. We have Deb Jones and we have Deb Richardson and we have Michelle App. And thank you, Michelle, for that. God love you. Is that a different Michelle or is that you, Michelle App? And Zena. Is Zena in here? Zena, did you message me the other day saying happy birthday? Because I got a message and I think it was from you, but I wasn't 100% sure because I haven't put the name in. Oh, dear. And everyone also, something else. Alex put links in earlier of another YouTube channel, right, called Hev123, right? I would advise people to maybe go over and sub over there if you haven't already, because that looks like it's not being shadow banned as much. I don't know. But we might move over there shortly. Anyway, I'm just letting you know because I might start doing lives from there. So in case you're wondering you know, where I've disappeared to. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's being. I put a couple of videos up there, and I put it's actually quite funny. I put a snow video up there. It was from Threadbow. I was watching Threadbow on the TV, and then it seemed that these people were appearing and disappearing on the TV. Anyway, there you go. So I got a video of it and just put a really short video up. Okay. G'day from how's the river? How's South Australia going? Are you cold there yet? Are you going to get snow in South Australia? Because they said down low levels in Victoria even. Shannon said, what is this, an episode of Zombieland? And Deb said, that's moist Adelaide. Shannon said, hello, Edinburgh or Mawson Lakes? Deb's laughing at Shannon. Inside joke? I don't know. Shannon said, nice effort on the chat the other day, Debs. Yep, it was. Good effort. Deb said, we had to sing happy birthday to our Hev. I was very nervous. I talk faster when nervous. It's not a bad thing, you know. I do too, probably, Deb. Shannon said, hello, London, because Alex said, hey, Hev and everyone. And Belinda said, hey, Hev. And Sherry said, hey, Hev, everyone. Mouse of Doom said, hello, hey, everyone. And Michelle Epp said, hey, everyone. And Deb said, hello, hi to all Hev family. Alex said, sorry I missed the last live. I've been preoccupied with my poorly cat Hal. He's still very weak, but on the mend, though. Oh, thank God, Alex. Yeah, don't worry. Honestly, I understand if you're not there. I understand there's something going on. Normally. Otherwise, you're there. I know. Shannon said, hey, Deb 2.0. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Sherry said, hey, Alex, sorry about Hal. I hope he gets well. Tiki Doll, how you going? Good to see ya. Belinda said, me and the little boys are good. How are you today? I'm doing good. I got over my, what do you call it? My sugar hit. I don't know what happened there. But that was not good. I was all shaky and everything. So, yeah, don't give yourself diabetes now. That's not the last thing you need. Yep, Shannon said, cat called Hal. Lol, sorry, I can't do that, Alex. Open pod bay doors, Hal. Oh, you're talking about the computer thing, Hal? Deb said, sorry, I keep forgetting those that don't have Facebook. I might be able to get them to send it to you. Yeah, if you can open it outside of Facebook and send it to me, I don't know. It's hard because I don't want Facebook. I hate the place, literally hate it. Although I did some of my best work there before I deleted myself. I wasn't deleted, I did it myself. Tiki Doll. Deb said, we are a washing machine. Yes, we are. Australia's a washing machine. No wonder we haven't got anything. Like, no wonder it's the way it is all I can say. Learning. The more I learn, the more I sit there going, oh, dear God, no wonder. Mm-hmm. Sherry said, Dutch gets taken down all the time. They don't like the truth he tells. Deb said, vanishing news. Yeah. Well, he's been, like, hammered on YouTube. So I understand. I've been following him since I woke up, pretty much. 2008 or 9, 10, maybe. As soon as I noticed him back then, because he was doing the earthquakes, and I was really interested in that as well. Deb said, Muffy kittens. Alex said, this week in UK, since Starmer took over, he released a grooming gang leader and will be releasing a further 40,000 odd criminals before their sentence is up. We have had a triple crossbow murder. I'm praying for you guys. I've got a solution, but it's not a good one and you'd probably get in trouble. Alex said, and 2 bodies have been found in 2 suitcases on a bridge yesterday. Lovely country we live in now. Wow. Shannon said, becoming Michelle. Yes, the Michelle Obama one. The post, yep. Deb said, there are photos shops of Michelle Mike pregnant. Photoshopped. Okay. Interesting, good to know. Deb said, God love you, Michelle. Alex said, I heard George Clooney told Biden to step down. Yes, because Obama's going, mate. Do what I tell ya. Puppet master. Yeah, George Clooney from the boat. Yep, Alex. Alex said, careless, creepy Joe whispers. Ugh. It just makes my blood run cold. Shannon said that poor little kid popped up and left with a bad taste in his mouth. Shannon said, don't worry, AOC still has Biden's back. Oh, yeah, she's behind him 100%. She's also quite silly. Silly woman. Alex said, crime is definitely up here. Alex said, lots of imported crime too. Shannon said, I get sore neck. I slept funny. Oh, I do that all the time. Actually, I haven't done it since I had my back cracked. Shannon, maybe you need to go and see an osteopath and get a bit of back cracking happening. It's good for you. I found out. I was scared of it for ages because I kept hearing all these horror stories about it. Sorry, too much saliva there. Yeah, I heard all these horror stories, but when I went, and he's an osteopath, no, so not a chiropractor, but an osteopath, and that really helped. And since I've done that, I have not had a sore neck. I've not woken up with a sore neck. Alex said, we have enough of our own criminals, let alone all the criminals coming in. Deb Jones said, will someone post a link to Rumble? And then Alex posted the link to Rumble. Alex said, ouch, hope you feel better soon, Shannon. Yes, I hate that. It gives me headaches when I get like that. If I've pulled my neck during the night, I'm going to develop a severe headache. Shannon said, can't run out of stamps. Deb said, US is now committed to 10 years of help for Ukraine. Oh, no. And Deb said, thank you, Alex. And Shannon said, what's the pink tie mean? I don't know. I didn't follow their colours, so I don't know what their colours mean. Deb said, I watched the big boy speak. I listened to part of it, and then I was driving, shopping. I had to go to the shops and grab a couple of things, and it's okay, my son's staying where he is now for a while. We found out the hard way he's still having a little bit of trouble, but anyway. Shannon said 10% for the big boy. Alex said the only common language Biden speaks is gibberish. Yep. So if you speak gibberish, then you speak his language. Shannon said, I got eggs. Deb said, I got lots of friends with eggs. Alex said, hey, Mr. Smiggles and Bella. Yep, there's Mr. Smiggles there on the blanket. Bella's out with the fireplace because it's much warmer out there and it's lovely and warm, and I don't blame her. Shannon said, people throwing eggs at your house are not your friends, Deb. Tiki Doll said, eggs are up today by $1 for 18 count. Ooh. Yeah, they're going to do that next. There's going to be a shortage and they're going to up the price because they weren't expensive enough before, after everything went up anyway. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Deb said, yes, great, Pauline. Hey, Zena, how you going? Good to see ya. I've got to remember to look in the camera. Good to see ya. Even though I can't see you, but, you know, it's still good to see you. Oh, dear me. I'm an airhead. I'm telling you. And Pat Ryan, how you going? Good to see ya. Shannon said, Pat, mate. Zena said, hey, Shannon, hope the Hev fam in the US are managing with everything going on. Alex said, same here with Labor. It's already worse and they've only been in power a week. You know what? Think about the precipice, right? Where is it? Do you think we're hitting it yet? No, there's got to be some big thing go on. Do you think? Think there has to be some kind of big event? But something's got to start this ball rolling. I mean, it's already rolling behind the scenes. We just aren't being told about it. But you can see it in the court cases they're having, the Congress question sessions, whatever they're having in there. You can see things happening. Shannon said, put it on a choker chain. Zena said, I know more people who support Pauline than the other two parties. So do I. So do I. She apparently had 40-something% of the vote. I think it was way back in the 90s, and that's why they locked her up. Hey, she was the first Trump. Look, They locked her up back in the 90s for bogus reasons because they were scared of her getting in. And then you got Trump, and then who else have you got? You got someone else, they're trying to arrest someone else, or I can't remember who it was. Give me a second, I'm going to have a look. They're trying to arrest someone else. Oh, Marine Le Pen, France. They're trying to arrest her. So there you go. So it's Marine Le Pen they're trying to arrest as well. And you've had one, who did you have? Was there an Italian one that they tried to arrest? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Alex said, I personally will continue to ignore the government and pretend they don't exist. Zena said, it confuses me. How is it is not reflected in the election? Yes. Because I believe that we should have paper ballots. You should need ID to vote, and it should be counted the same day. Otherwise, they're playing with things they shouldn't be playing with. You're going to get busted in the custard on a Sunday afternoon. Okay. Don't know where that came from. Okay. Alex said, I'm not too bad, thank you. It's been a bit of a challenging week looking after a very sick kitty, but my faith has kept me strong. Hope you're well, Xenotron. Xena said, lols, it'd be like the second coming if Joe can resurrect himself. Not. Yeah, but that's what Democrats would say even if he died, right? Oh, no, it's just a minor setback. He'll be back. Look what they did to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was on death's door for months. Months and months and months. Okay. Zena said, lol, yeah, I read that one. Sherry said, we're still here, Xenotron. Been having bad weather and government craziness, but it's all good here in the US. Just riding the storms out. Yep, we are about to get something. I don't know what it is, but I did a video yesterday about weather and warning, right? Because the snow could reach up to Queensland. I don't know. We'll see. If it does, I'll go live. You'll see it. Even if it's the middle of the night, I might do it. Deb said Brooke was in the Blue Lagoon. Yes, exactly. And that's what it, like, there was people questioning back then. And you got even Brooke standing up for the producers in Hollywood and all of that. But she is a very young girl at the time, so she probably would. Azania said, that's good to hear from... Oh, hang on. Shannon said, happy birthday, Helen. Ooh, hoo. Hang on. Don't know the song. Happy birthday, Helen. Okay, it's gone. Azania said, that's good to hear from both. I think we're all doing better than a lot of people. Michelle Epp said, Orban is from Hungary. Okay, he's the Hungarian Prime Minister. Zeta said they try to say meat is bad, but it's their meat that is bad because it's made in a factory. Well, they eat their steaks and that, but they don't want us to eat it. More for them. Do you know what Australia does? They sell their best meat overseas. They export it overseas. Japan, Asian countries. Everyone gets better meat than we do in Australia from our cows. How's that fair? That's not fair. Okay, I agree with you though, Zena. Alex said, I wish people would mind their own business and let people get on with their lives instead of constantly trying to push stuff on us. Yeah. Especially councils. I mean, what a hide. Stop paying your council rates. I don't know. What do you do? Xenotron said 81 pages. For fuck's sake. Exactly. 81 pages of recommendations that have nothing to do with fixing anything that they're supposed to fix. That's what councils are there for. Unless it's a main road, it is the council, not the RTA, that fixes that road. So your local roads in your suburbs are from council. If you need your roads fixed, Ring your council and demand it. If your sewers aren't working, ring your council and demand that they unblock them before the next big rain event so you don't get flooded. It's what they've been doing for years. That's why we get these flooding events that like a town gets taken over by rain because they haven't bothered doing the maintenance. Councils are there to maintain our suburbs, and they're not. They're not doing their job. So should they be paid? I don't know. Sherry said if they would stop filling our animals with chemicals, our meat would be fine. I sent a video the other day where they put meat together. It's like meat glue. So unless you've got a bone in your meat, I'd be looking at bony meat now. Meat with bones in it. Because the other ones, and probably the big grocery shops would do this, glue all their meat together. And it might not be meat. I don't know. I'm just saying, I wish I could find that video I was watching the other day. Zena said, seriously, I do not like or want the life they had prepared for us. Neither do I, Zena. And I've known about it for quite a while, and that's why I've been fighting it the whole time. And that's why I jumped on YouTube in 2019. Oh. Shannon said, when will people wake up that the UN are the deep state baddies, the New World Order now eats the bugs? Exactly. Just say no. Just keep saying no. Councils, government, I don't care, say no. Shannon said, stop Aboriginal welfare and something might change. Yeah, I think they need to redo the whole system there. Especially they need to audit where the money's going now, because we give them like billions of dollars or millions of dollars a year. Where is it going? Obviously Gucci pockets, and things like that, Prada. The devil wears Prada. It sure does. Deb said they replaced the American voters. Yes, exactly. And Deb said, oops. Well, not anymore, because now the SAVE Act has been passed. Is Joe going to veto it? If he does, doesn't that go against? Isn't it like maybe treason or, I don't know, something like that? Shannon said, we have laws, but they only selectively police them. That's exactly right. Sena said, it's a big world and it caters for all types. Why are they doing this to us? Because they want the control. That's what it's all about. It's control. They got the money. Now they want the power. So they're going to try. They're going to try and push it as hard as they can. So there you go. I know. Zena said, too many laws is the problem. Everything is illegal in Australia. Yeah, it is. Hey, you know what? Where's my slingshot? I did have one. Where did I put? I've probably slingshotted my slingshot out of here. No, here it is. Look. My slingshot. It's not a very good one, right? But it's better than nothing right now. You ready? Slingshot. Now I just need a bigger elastic band and I need a really good hardwood stick with a V in it. But if I need to, I could probably, I don't know, could I get someone's eye with this thing? Possibly. If I had a rock in there. Can you imagine me hiding out in my property going pshum, pshum, pshum at people? Yeah. Alex said everyone should read the small print before they purchase any device. It's scary to read what they are doing and have been doing for a long time. Exactly. Sherry said it's all word salad to confuse you. Yeah, it doesn't confuse me. It just, I don't want to hear it. And I certainly don't want to reading it. Just like, it's like, okay, did he say it or not? You can't say, no, he didn't say it, but yes, he did. Well, they tried anyway. Hey, Geoloft, how you going? Good to see ya. Deb said, I think we're with you, Hev. I think you read my mind. Pat said, hope you're feeling better. Alex just put my beautiful dog Missy to sleep last week after nursing her for weeks. Devastated. Oh, Pat. My heart goes out to you. Oh, it's awful. That is awful when pets die and people and anything really. I don't know. It's just upsetting. Alex said, I had a Roku email with terms updates. Took me nearly 2 hours to read it all, but I'm considering getting rid of it. They completely invade privacy and not even secret about it. Really? I got a Roku. I didn't get any email with terms or updates. Deb said, my friends are going to Barcelona at the end of the month. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know, maybe someone's doing a psyop to, like, try and scare tourists away. I don't know. They're shooting water pistols at them. That's what they're doing. So what I would say is take an umbrella with you. So when they start shooting the water pistols, just pop your umbrella and stick it in front of your face. Geoloff said, hey there, Alex, have you tried Proton Mail? Deb said, oh my God, Barcelona. Shannon said, isn't that where Basil Fawlty's waiter is from? I think so, yes. Oops, shoot, it jumped on me. Zena said, who taught AI to lie? Whoever programmed it. Deb said, why else did they let them in, if not but to replace the Americans? Well, it's the same in Australia in a way. And the UK and every other Western nation. They're trying to replace The Great Replacement Theory does not exist, mind you. It does not exist. Okay? It doesn't. Okay, Alex said, I'm sorry to hear that, Pat. It's such a difficult and emotional time nursing a sick animal. Sending you lots of love and prayers. Your beautiful Missy will be waiting until you meet again. Definitely. Senna said, you are not is very different than you may. However, your risk is reduced, but they didn't say that. No, he said it. And the AI is just trying to lie for him. So he didn't say it, but he said it. I can't. The stupidity. Whoever's programming the AI is being, I won't say it. They are stupid. Alex said, hey, Geoloft, I've not tried Proton, but my dad uses it and recommends it. Deb said, so sorry, pets. Our pets are so precious to us. Santa said, the left have made themselves slave to the invaders. Say no to them once, and they will be punished. The left, that is. Yeah, they get ousted, like, from their side of that party. No, you're not with us anymore. You're a racist. You're a xenophobe. You're a, I don't know, this and that, and isms, and oh my goodness. Ists. You're a ist. Tikadell said, there's a library in Idaho that is requiring ID for anyone who looks younger than 30 years. Wow. There you go. Zena said, Russia, Russia, Russia. How boring. I agree. Shannon said, Roger Ramjet is also a fan of the proton energy pill. Lol. And Alex has put the other, thank you, Alex, for the other channel in there. Because I think if I switch over to the other one, right, it might not be as shadow banned as this one. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, so just be aware that I might go live on the other one. Zena said they had to pick on someone their own cowards. Pat said, thanks, Alex. I hope she's with my husband. He passed 8 years ago and knows she will still waited for him. Aww. They will be together. Definitely, Pat, I believe so. Shannon said you would have to watch the movie Zombieland to get the reference. Okay, that's why I'm not getting it. That's why it's going. Okay, Xenotron was going to say they should pop over to Paris, but on second thoughts, yeah, I'd stay away from France too. Out to lunch said, just getting in. Hey, going out to lunch? Good to see you. Hey, going, George? Good to see you. Alex said she definitely will be. I believe we will see our loved ones, humans and animals again one day. I do too. Zeta said, funny thing is, did the tourists understand Spanish? I don't know. I don't know. But I think if you're being squirted with water pistols while you're trying to eat your lunch, it's probably not a good feeling. They probably got the hint, even if they didn't speak the language, I think. Interesting. Out to lunch said, Zombieland Twinkies have a shelf life of many years. Out to lunch said, Donna is finishing off a King of the Hill episode. Nice. I don't even know what that is, but there you go. Deb said, my grandson asked me what I was doing when watching you. I said, watching YouTube. He said, what is that? It's like the TV, except anyone can be on it. Belinda said, I'm back. Sorry. That's okay, Belinda. Alex said, I went to watch a video the other day that I put aside to watch later, and when I went back to watch it, it said the channel had been deleted. I wish I knew what or who it was. Oh, no. I hate when that happens. I've had that, like, or the video's been taken down, or the actual channel's been taken down. Out to lunch said, Belinda, hi, how are you? And everyone's saying, hello, Belinda. And out to lunch said, hey, Pat. And they said, so the president won't do what the House wants, and the House won't do what the people want. Lawlessness abounds. I think that's how all our countries are running at the moment. Lawless. Out to lunch said, there is a tropical THC cream I use for pain. It's amazing. Yeah, I've heard. I think there's one of them on my prescriptions. Something similar to that. Geoloff said, something strange has turned in the lamestream prostitutes today. Today they're all about Biden again, even though he introduced Zelensky as President Putin at the NATO conference. That's not all he did. He called Vice President Kamala Harris Vice President Trump. I don't know what's going on. Deb said, someone's going to take him out. One of their own side, I reckon. Do you reckon they do something to him and make him collapse on stage? Oh, well, see, we have to now. We have to. I don't know. Would they? I wouldn't put anything past them. They might Arkansas him. Deb said, a good massage too, Shannon. Just pop in and I'll beat you up. Well done, Deb. Yep. George said, I get plenty of THC from smoking weed. Alex said, the whole world is inverted, Geoloft. Deb said, I get double yolk eggs. I haven't come across one yet, but my daughter has got a few from me, apparently. So, my stomach's going to start growling. So when I do, when we finish this stream and we go over to Rumble, I will eat something. So I said, I have not sure, but if it wasn't me, happy birthday, my dear. Oh, God love you. Someone did message me the other day, and I don't have the name saved. And they said, happy birthday, Hev. And I went, oh, thank you. And I don't know who it is. I think I'm going to have to ask them. Just say, look, I got a new phone. Can you please tell me who this is? Shit. Okay. Alex said, not long now before the pendulum swings back the other way. Out to lunch said, Mr. O'Brien, I have that too. Zena said, I messaged you about the snow report though. Okay. Out to lunch said, hash wasn't what I remember though. Zena said, Deb, that's cool. Have you ever had a triple? A triple, yeah, egg yolk. Really? Have you had a triple one? Wow, I didn't know that could happen. Okay. Geoloff said, lol, I've got a Jitsuki Tamago eggs, Japanese spiced eggs. Yummy, yummy, make them. Thank me later. Oh, sounds interesting. Hang on, Japanese spiced eggs. Eggs. Okay. I'll look them up, Geoloff. Thank you. George said, I've not smoked hash in years. No, me neither, since I was very young. Deb said, they fear the truth in Parliament. Bunch of criminal cowards. Geoloff said, absolutely, Alex, we're an upside-down world these days. Zena said, George, I found it overrated, but what would I know, lols? Out to lunch said, thus, hash looks like kefir or the stuff that falls through the green on my grinder. It pretty much is. Okay, so I've got an electric one, right? It goes bzzz, right? And bzz, bzz. And all the good stuff sticks to it, right? So at the end you just scrape it. And that's like, oh my Lord. It's close. It's the dust. I call them dusties. And you know they're going to make you cough, and you know they're strong. George said, lol, Zena. Deb said, weekend at Bernie's. Deb said, no triple, Zena. Wow. Awakened One. Hello. How you going? Good to see you. Hello, everyone. I was seeing that they have a big HARP station on Antarctica, and they keep sending a pulse out that's causing bad weather. Awakened One. I did a video last night of something going on in Antarctica where they've hit the stratosphere. Okay, it's a warming event, but what it's going to do is push all the cold out, which means the cold is coming towards Australia from Antarctica right now. I believe the southern snowy mountains, so south from me about 6 hours in Thredbo and all that, they will probably cop it from tomorrow on, or tonight maybe, I'm not sure. But we are apparently maybe getting snow from tomorrow night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, could happen Thursday, could happen, we don't know yet, we've got to wait and see. It's potluck here. Deb said, I was having hash yesterday. Oh, nice one. Zena said, Awaken One, I'm so glad that I'm not in Tasmania. I feel for them. Deb said, our oil, gas, coal, produce, etc. Everything that's taken from Australia gets sent overseas. All our good oil, uranium, gas, coal, produce, everything, meat. All the good stuff gets sent overseas because our politicians make money that way. George said, HARP is bad news. Awakened. Yeah, definitely. I think they perfected that one. Santa said, Deb, I didn't know triples existed till I cracked one, but only ever happened once. Oh, wow. Santa said, in my whole life, lols. Wow. Deb said, awesome, Zena. And Zena said, oh, Deb, I hope it was pleasurable for you. What are we talking about here? Oh, yeah, hash. Yeah. Yep. Cool. As long as I know what we're talking about here. Awakened One said, hope everyone is well. Ooh, meat glue. I've seen that before. Yeah, I saw something on it and it was just like, ew, nah. I'm going to buy meat with bones in it, like a T-bone steak, right? That way, you know you're getting the steak. You know where it's coming from. You can see the T-bone. Deb said, red food colouring is bugs. Zal, how you going? Good to see you. And Jail off a message retracted, and Out to Lunch said, killing chickens for their safety, why not keep quarantine for 2 weeks to flatten the curve? Exactly, Out to Lunch. Yep, exactly. I think I read that in one of my previous videos. That's exactly, yep. Why not do 2 weeks to flatten the curve? George said, the elites want us to eat bugs, Deb. Zal said, g'day, Deb. Zena said, Zal, hey there. I found out an interesting fact about your name. Zal. And Deb said, cool, Hev. And George said, hi, Zal. And Deb's laughing. And Out to Lunch said, Zal and Zena, hello, you two. Zal said, Zena, so you found some world history, eh? Zena said, 40 years ago, they sent all the good meat overseas, export quality, we got the dregs. That's exactly right. Deb said, yes, you can have. What can I? Zena said, now the meat is full of glue and fake fat and probably God knows what else. It doesn't even have the same colour anymore. Yep, it doesn't. Sal's saying, g'day to everyone. Flyby Stew, how you going? Good to see you. Zena said, yes, Sal, my head is blown with certain knowledge. Out to Lunch said, Fred loves Donna and Donna loves Fred. God love yous. That is lovely. Oh. Where was I? There it is. Okay. Deb said, pray for Pat. Definitely. Pray for Pat. She lost a pet this week. God love her. It's always hard. Sal said, nothing is what it seems, Zena. Deb said, Fred loves Donna. Out to Lunch gave a thumbs up. Alex said, I'll send you a copy of the Roku email if you want, Hev. It's quite interesting, scary read. Yes, please. George said, the government and Hackney Council can kiss my ass. Zena said, $6 cheese is now $10. So in actual fact, the prices have gone up 50% or more. Exactly. Yep. Alex said, Donna loves Fred. Sal said, all the white nations are under attack. Cheryl said, my cat Pedro was just diagnosed with cancer and now he needs to have his arm amputated. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. That is awful. I think they're with the same thing with the people, right? That maybe the things aren't good for animals either, which I know they're not, which is why I haven't had my animals done. But yeah, and they're food. And I think that things get like, there's a reason our animals get like this. And I've turned to feeding my cats fresh meat and tuna and salmon, and I'm using tinned. Well, so it's not really fresh, but I mean, rather than the cat food that you buy that seems to be, it says like with tuna flavour, with duck flavour, right? So what is the pieces that they're eating? They look like tofu nearly. They don't look like meat. So I'm starting to give my animals like proper food. Deb said, but I'm so sorry, Cheryl. That is, I mean, I feel for you. Deb said, can I spray LGBTXYZ with water gun? Have you seen the Super Soaker? Zena said, Biden's granddaughter told the press the grandpa died in 2019. Conchega said, Awakened One, there are modified ships with Doppler radars sitting on the Victorian East Coast. Yes, there are. Those big bubble things. And Deb said, hey, Cheryl. And George said, my local MP is Diane Abbott, the new mother of the house, lol. Oh, God. Cheryl said, hello, Deb. Conchega Yowie, how you going? Good to see you guys. Cheryl, please get some ivermectin into the cat or deworming paste. Much haste. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. You can get it online. And you can get, mine's a bit squished. Now, this is for a horse, so you obviously don't give a cat the whole thing. You give them like a tiny little pea, like a very small pea size, apparently. But you can get it online. Just look up what, who said it? Was that Conchega Yowie? Yes, Conchega Yowie said, Cheryl. Deworming paste really quickly. Zena said, yes, Pauline paid her dues, was wrongfully imprisoned, and she still came out fighting for us. Exactly. She did not give up. GLF said, we got a huge win in the free state of Florida. No lab-grown meat can be sold in the state of Florida. Well done. That's good. Now the rest of them need to follow. Alex said, hey, Cheryl, so sorry to hear that. Sending love and prayers to you and Pedro. Awaken One said, oh, wow, didn't know that. Those Doppler radars are terrible. And they're everywhere. And I swear they do, because I see all the interference in our weather apps, right, and the radars and all that, because I do look at radars, and you see all the abnormalities or anomalies in the radar, heaps of them. And they all seem to come from places that have a weather radar. Out to lunch said, I'm not xenophobic. I like Xena. They pretty nice here. Oh, dear. Why can't I go down any further? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Deb said, so sorry, Cheryl. Very stressful. Oh, it would be, for sure. Alex said, I feel your pain, George. We have a bunch of bigger morons in charge right now. Zena said, I worked on election day and the guy in charge cast a vote for someone else saying he would vote this way. Cheryl said, thanks, Alex. He's the best cat ever. He deserves to be taken care of, and I'm going to do my best. It's sarcoma and not supposed to spread to his organs. His arm is just swollen up like a balloon. Oh, the poor thing. Deb said, great movie, Zombieland. Shaun of the Dead are the only zombie movie I watch. Is it funny, is it, Zombieland? Zena said there were a few people that didn't show up to vote, so he voted for them so their names could be crossed off. He was Indigenous. No way. Oh, Zena. Wow. GLF said, by the way, Florida is now officially called the Free State of Florida. The border signs and the signs in the welcome centres have been changed. Vehicle licence plates are surely about to be produced. George said, Shaun of the Dead is a brilliant. It is, isn't it? It's a funny movie. Cheryl said, yes, Deb, very stressful. I got him on pain meds now and he's doing better. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. And Deb said, lots of funny. And Deb said, just watch Simpsons. Cheryl said, tell me again, Hev, what's the new channel name? It's just Hev MC. Capital M, little c. Hev Mac. MC. Cheryl, what the heck, said, happy belated birthday, Hev. Oh, thank you, what the heck. Good to see you too. Santa said, dry bar comedy has gone some pretty funny, clean comedians. Older guys, and I've been laughing a lot. Cool. Alex said, I feel the same. Animals are amazing, give us so much. Their unconditional love both ways. They deserve our very best care. I pray it goes well, Cheryl. Yep, definitely. Santa said, have I read books in the 70s and I've watched it unfurl through my life. There you go. Deb and Alex said, hey, what the heck, how you going? Cheryl said, I always enjoyed watching Hev's cat in the background. I bet her cat's great too. Oh, God love you. They are. They're loving little, like they're sooks. They're very soft cats. It's a bit like me, really. Oh, no, not really. Zana said, Hev, it is going to the RSLs. What's going to the RSLs? What were we talking about? Was that the voting or the dry bar comedy? So they said, and the bottles, and I'm being utterly truthful. Bottle-o. Deb said, yes, that's very interesting, Hev. It looks like they can turn off the snow machine. Yes, looks like they can turn it on and off as they feel. Cheryl said, thank you, Alex. I think it will. I just worry about his mental health if his arm is removed. He used it to bat treats and eat like a person. Funnily enough, Cheryl, cats are pretty resilient. I have seen three-legged cats, and they do quite well. But I would recommend trying them on some sort of deworming paste like ivermectin. If you can get it, it would probably be the best thing for him. Sal said they're getting ready to disable the technology creating the freeze in Antarctica, Hev. All weather is created in zone to give us the impression we're on a ball spinning in fake space. Deb said wines too. Shannon said I've had a triple. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Oh, George said, happy belated birthday, Hev. Thank you. God love yous. Sandra said, get yourself a lasso sling. Learn how to sling stones. Sandra said, David killed Goliath with one. Yeah, I was looking at them the other day, and they're still up here, look. I'm still looking at them. $39. What have we got here? What's that? Carbon fibre arrows. Okay. More arrows. Where are the bows? We got the arrows. And a $50 one, a $34 one, $27 one, $29 if my mouse will work. A $29 one. You can get all the little pellets. $34. And $9.95 compact slingshot band. Okay. Is that one that you put like you could hang it on two trees and then pull it backwards and just let it go? Is that what the arrows are for? I don't know. But anyway, back to the comments we go. What the heck said, hi all from Arizona. It's only 112 degrees today. Would rather be in Australia in July. Yes, it's going to feel really cold here shortly. Last time, just before I jumped on, it was 3 degrees. What have we got? Let me have a look. Let's get some weather reporting going on. Weather report, weather zone. Let's have a look. I can show you here. Okay, I like this one. I don't know what's going on with the flashing, but I do like this one where it shows you the wind going in. It's going like this. Here. We've got this one coming up from here. I want to see what's down here. Or is it? It can't be that one. Can it? It could be. You never know. Because it all has to go that way, right? It all goes that way. And I read this one last night. And do they have... Hang on, where am I? Search for... let's look at Yet Home. Because that's like an hour from me out west, right? 3 to 8 degrees today. Central tablelands for Saturday, partly cloudy, chance of morning fog, slight chance of a shower. Okay, let's look at the rest of the... Where's the week? Week. Oh, hang on. 7 day, here we go. Saturday, 3 minimum, 8 maximum. Sunday, 3 minimum, 5 maximum. Monday, 1 minimum, 3 maximum. Tuesday, 1 minimum, 3 maximum. Wednesday, 3 minimum, 6 maximum. Thursday, 2 minimum, 5 maximum. And Friday, 0 to 6. And then go an hour away at Katoomba. Oh, it's about... Is it about an hour? Yeah, it's about an hour away. And then go to Katoomba. And we have 3 to 11 today, which isn't going to reach it. But our temperatures are higher in Katoomba than they are at Yet Home. Yet Home is about 20 minutes from Bathurst, in case anyone's wondering. Okay. Sheep graziers warning for northern tablelands, central tablelands, southern tablelands, southwest slopes, and the Snowy Mountains. It is currently 5.5 degrees Celsius where I am, but it feels like 1.1 degrees Celsius, okay? Don't know where they get that from. Feels like. What feels like? Is it actually that temperature? Or it just feels like that temperature. Or is that wind chill? I don't know. Anyway, Zena said you feel helpless when your animal is... You do. That's definitely... I would agree with that. Alex said, I've been nursing my sick cat since Monday. He went into a paralysed state. I felt completely helpless. But animals are so resilient, Cheryl. Yep. It's horrible. Like, I panic when my animals get sick or hurt. I just want to help them. Cheryl says, Xenotron, definitely, but not hopeless. He's still a happy guy, and I'm going to love him as much as possible. That's the best thing you can do. Pardon me. Now, that was a bit of a hiccup. Xena said, oh, yeah, Cheryl, it goes without saying. George said, hope your cat recovers, Alex. Alex said, I prepared for the worst, but Hal made his first proper steps today and is getting stronger and stronger. I believe your cat will be okay with love from you, Cheryl. What the heck, said, sorry to hear about the sick animals. And Xena said, xenophone, oh no. Cheryl said, actually, the vet said it could be from the jabs he got for real. Oh. See, I won't do that anymore. But I've been anti that for quite a while, I have to say. So, and I will not get my animals jabbed at all. Because I really worry. And Deb said, my cat will not eat most of the cat food from the shop. I don't think it's good. And the grain stuff that they give you, that's not meat. It's got meat flavour, but it's grains. Now, in the wild, do you see cats and dogs going out eating grains? You don't, do you? So I'm looking into alternative food for my cat. I just don't want them to get sick. Like, I really don't. Nisi, how you going? Cheryl said, already have some paste. Oh, good. Good. Deb said, we have a horse shop nearby. Yeah, I ordered mine online. It was cheap as. Zeta said, mine either, Deb. I don't know what's really in it, but my cats get hungry real quick if I give it to them. Out to lunch was saying Nisi, that is. She's saying hi. Out to lunch saying hi. Alex said, I believe jabs and animals or humans are designed to create forever patience. Yes. For veterinarians and pharmaceutical companies and doctors and pharmaceutical companies. Out to Lunch said the likes ratio is great. 33 likes to 35 watching. Thank you, guys. Tells me I got 36 likes and 25 watching. Cheryl said, Alex, I don't know, but I'm mad about it. Vet said she doesn't give them in the animals' arms anymore. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm just so anti, you know what, you know. Deb said, very funny, Hev. And Cheryl said, hi, George. And Out to Lunch said, Hev not no Zombieland. No, I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to look for it. So they said they cut and paste the wrong part of the speech. Had Kamala's done at the same time, lefty confusion or DEI? Deb said it's no different to a person, Cheryl. Yep. Cheryl said it's $1,200 for the amputation. Jeez, Cheryl. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel for you. I'd probably try my hardest to save it if I don't know. It's awful. Shit. I feel for you, Cheryl. That's all I can say. Oh my God, $1,200. Santa said, I heard that double yolks come when the hen is coming to the end of laying. Cheryl said, being bombed by Pedro's bonded brother Pablo right now. Oh, you're being love bombed. Oh. Alex said, you're beautiful. Pedro will adapt in time. I don't agree with vets. They prey on people's vulnerabilities in a lot of cases. It always seems to be about money, same as doctors, Cheryl. That's why, you got to find good ones. There are trustworthy ones out there. You just got to find them. That's the hardest part. Deb said, okay, let me see if I can reword this one. I just need to catch Hev cat on chat backface net. Cat waving. Did I do that all right there, Deb? And Alex said, oh, Cheryl. And Cheryl said, I might be able to get a legit dose of Iva from my vet. Ask them. Yeah, please do ask them. Zena said, Dusties. Alex said, did you actually get a slingshot, Hev? Deb said, we've lost Shannon. He's missing in action. Where are you out there, Shannon? Out to Lunch said, I got a nice wrist with steel balls. Alex said, they're pretty good. Cheryl said, righto, Alex, it took years for me to find a vet that isn't all about the Benjamins. There you go. That's good. If you got a good vet, you stick with them. Out to Lunch said, wrist rocket have some accuracy. Oh, okay. Deb said, all can be made from you or local Bunnings have. Oh, good idea. Alex said, that's great news. I wish I could find a vet like that. I think a lot of them start out good, but money corrupts, sadly, Cheryl. Yeah. Sena said, I know the meat is off because even the wild animals and birds won't eat the scraps. I know. They turn their nose up at it. Cheryl said, if you put mince and cat food next to each other, see which one they go for. Some cats will go for the cooked cat food. Cheryl said, Alex, I had to get out and go check the vets in person. That's a great way to do it. Deb said, if we all get bogged with snow, we can blame Hev. Yeah, I got my finger on that little control over there in Antarctica. Cheryl said, finally met one that's had her own animals in the office and that went everywhere with her. Oh, that's good. George said, I used to make my own sling as a kid. So did we. Deb said, 10:02 a.m. Adelaide, moist. Alex said, she sounds lovely and truly seems to care, Cheryl. Senator said, I have a feeling that kind of slingshot Hev demonstrated is illegal in some states in Australia, but a lasso sling isn't. So the lasso sling... Which one was that? Are you talking about this one here? $9.95. $9.95, right? $9.95. Okay. Then I'd probably need, I don't know. This has got a pretty good thing on it. And I'm wondering if it would take these things. Probably not, eh? I want the whole thing. I want the whole... Yeah, that thing. Anywho, back to the... So you reckon that the lasso sling isn't? GLF said, my father took the time to teach me defence mechanisms of the VC in the Vietnam conflict. It's crazy to see what natural resources and human ingenuity can produce to fight off enemies. Yes. Deb said, yes, we have dogs and cats are having seizures. Oh, no. Wow. Cheryl said, I was anti-jabs too. Now the landlord make you give them proof of what? To be able to rent with the pets. Really? Yeah, they tried that here too, and I just didn't. And I didn't tell them. I told them I had cats, but yeah, they don't. Where are you, Cheryl, that they make you do that? Alex said, I remember making blow darts for paper balls out of biro pen cases at school. I remember that. So they said, I wonder if he actually died, but they were too deep into the campaign and Biden has never been Biden. Interesting, Zena. Cheryl said, Pedro never had jabs until I was forced because I needed a place to live and wasn't giving up my boys. Aww. That's like blackmailing people. George says, same here, Alex. Cheryl said, he's 8 years old now. Mine are 10. I can't believe they're 10 years old. 9 or 10. Hang on. Was it 2014 or 15? When one of my grandsons was born, the middle one, the little one. Zena said the deception has gone on. They had too much to lose, but they've now lost it anyway. Cheryl said, I'm selling my truck to get him the operation. Oh, God love you. Yeah, I don't know what I'd probably do the same thing in this situation. I'd probably sell my car to keep my cat. Zena said the trap has sprung and they're all caught. I believe that, definitely. Alex said, that's horrible. No one should be forced to do anything like that, Cheryl. What the heck, said Cheryl. My heart goes out to you. How awful. God bless you. That is like blackmail. I swear to God. GLF said you can find methods and how-to for defensive weapons of warfare during the Vietnam conflict. It's a combination of natural resources and discarded materials found in most nations worth watching. Okay. I'll look that up. Zena said the replacement got dementia. Out to lunch said, did Hev read Gateway Pundit? No, not yet. Why, was there something over there that I should know? Hang on. We'll have a quick look. How's that? Mark Kelly confronted by Laura Loomer outside DC home as staffers and police protect him. Judge dismisses charges against Alec Baldwin in middle of trial over concealed evidence. Baldwin breaks down in court. President Trump names 4 VP finalists during interview. Wants to do a cognitive test with Dementia Joe live on TV. Who? Who are they? GOP Senator Mark Rubio of Florida, J.D. Vance of Ohio, Tim Scott of South Carolina. He also mentioned North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. But he could always throw a curveball like Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. Wow, okay. Conservative Italian PM Giorgia Meloni shows annoyance with Biden's latest NATO summit. Biden gets handsy again. Watch. Biden lies to Michigan voters, claims he was involved in the civil rights movement in Delaware where he worked to desegregate the restaurants and streets of our city. I think he's, tell him he's dreaming, mate. William the Enforcer, heir to British throne, has enacted a ban on his prodigal brother Prince Harry despite King Charles' soft-hearted approach. House Republicans must join Rep. Anna Paulina Luna and hold Merrick Garland in inherent contempt as soon as Congress returns. Are they gone on holiday or something, have they? Polish priest in prison without charges, denied food and water and tortured in solitary confinement for weeks. That's globalist justice for you. Kenya's William Ruto dismisses cabinet after weeks of chaotic protests, promises lean and efficient government. How old are you? Remember, no serious guys until you're 30. Biden goes for a sniff. Creeps on young girls at Michigan restaurant. When is he not creeping on young girls? Sick Philadelphia man allegedly ejaculates on a woman at Dollar Tree in South Philly. Court documents show extensive history, similar crimes. Make asylums great again. Gun laws change. Do you have the updated reciprocity map? Biden Zoom call with Hispanic lawmakers goes sideways. Host abruptly ends call after Democrat tells Biden to drop out of the race. Just in, New York judge dismisses Giuliani's bankruptcy, opening door for Georgia election workers to collect judgment. RNC Credentials Committee reinstates Missouri's grassroots delegates for Trump after unjust challenge by establishment rhinos. Epic Trump trolls Biden, mix-up of Zelensky. Yep. Okay, so that's what we've got. Zena said as well, lols. George said, I was a good shot with my pen and paper, Alex. Shannon said, I'm here. Out to lunch said, funny stuff on there. Zena said, Geoloft, humans are pretty ingenious when they have to be. Deb said, yes, it's me. Can't text so well. Alex said, praying for you, Cheryl. And Cheryl says, pray for Pedro, Alex, I'll be fine. Pat said, we have $10,000 for our dogs in vet fees. You've paid $10,000 over the past 8 years. Oh, it's a lot, isn't it? SW said, I'm here lurking too. G'day, everyone. So sad about the pet situations. Yes, I agree, and good to see you, SW. Alex said, yeah, they could be quite powerful at times, George. Alex said, I've said a prayer for you, Pedro and Pablo. George said, yes, Alex. SW said, my car's sick, but my dog and cat are fine. Yeah, mine is too. Car's a bit sick, but I mean, the tyres, Shannon, my tyres are good. I made sure I got all-weather tyres. But I still can't drive in the snow. It's not a four-wheel drive. Deb said, we pray for you both, Cheryl. You're both important, definitely. Zena said, have they spray the outskirts of cities and allow wind currents to sweep it over the city? People would think it's just cloud, but I see the trails here. 100 k's out. Oh, wow. And that just jumped. Okay. What the heck said, hope Pedro gets better soon. And Deb said, hey, SW. Cheryl said, thank you, Alex. They're both lovely boys. I've had my heart for 8 years and will always have my heart. Oh. And Deb said, Shannon's back. Deb said, not my pets, but a couple of friends have. Yeah. That's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of money. George said, I love my cats to bits. He followed me home 6 months before my dad passed away. Oh. And Alex said, Cheryl, animals are so precious. Stan said, yeah, Ari, that voted for on. He voted for not my guy, so I was pretty upset. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad, Zena. Cheryl said to bits, that's an awesome name. Shannon said, check your YouTube channel, Geoloft. I've seen those rainbow clouds here as well a couple of times. Shannon said, hey, your windows. George said, I love him to bits, Cheryl, but his name is Lucky. Zena said, welfare is what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Deb said, we are cat lovers. That's not what she said, but that's what I'm saying. Cheryl said, lol, George, I knew that wasn't his name, just couldn't resist. Zena said, I once met a 3-legged cat with one eye. He was an awesome ginger. Yeah, some of them they're amazing. Alex said, good reminder, Shannon. I tried to share Geo's channel the other day on Rumble, but it was too late. There it is, Geoloft. Hang on a sec. If I click on that, is it going to open another one? Go to channel. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, no, that was Alex. I ended up at Alex. Hang on. Let me search for Geoloft. No, apparently I need... Hang on. Where is Geoloft? And why can I not... Oh, there we are. Geoloft. Okay, you got some videos in there. Good stuff. Okay. I'm subbed now. I'm subbed. I forgot to the other day. That's why I thought, no, I'm going to do it now. So I'll close that and that one and go back to here. Cheryl said, Zena, Pedro is an awesome ginger and he's a whopper at 18 glorious pounds. Wow. George said, lol, Cheryl. Zeta said, I mean the ones on the leather cord with a small push for a stone. Pouch for a stone. Oh, yeah, yep. Deb said, thank you, Alex, for the link to Geoloft. Zena said, oh, he sounds exciting. My sexy was a black Bombay and he was 7 kilos. Dexy. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Your Dexy was a black Bombay and he was 7 kilos. Autocorrect, darn that autocorrect. Shannon said, yes, they spread out and grey the sky, normally beautiful blue skies. Zena said, short for Dexter. Cheryl said, Zena, that's Pedro's brother Pablo, a black Bombay. Oh. Sal said, where's Darren these days? I hope he's all right. Deb said, got to get up early to catch Hev out. Alex said, I was thinking that earlier, Zal. Zena said, well, love, have faith. They are stronger than we realise. Alex said, that should be Geoloft's link. Yes, it was. George said, I don't trust the UK government or police to protect us. Zena said, ooh, 1 degree to a high of 3. Can't wait for that, lols. And Deb said, I got it. And Cheryl said, Zena, Pedro's a powerhouse. He's explosive when he takes off with the zoomies. Oh, yeah, they love that. And Zal said, test eagles, Shannon. And Alex said, me either, George. And Zena said, I go big run and he takes off like a bullet. Zal said, there's going to be a grassroots rebellion against all this soon, George. And Deb said, I hope King is doing well too. Definitely, yes. I hope everyone who is not here is doing well. And everyone who is here as well, because you can't forget the people who are here. Yeah, Hev. Alex said, I love zoomies. Mine are like bowling balls when they run down the wooden hallway and crash at the bottom, Cheryl. Oh, yep, you've got floorboards, haven't you? George said, things are going to get a lot worse under Labor. Sal said, all the power to the king of Hev's chat. Pat said, cotton wool clouds. They are saying it's microfibers being directed by wind farms. And Deb said, always think of Kai. That was another person I was thinking of too, Deb. Kai, hope everyone's okay and praying for everyone. Everyone who's not here and everyone who is. Yeah, Alex said they try and stop themselves to turn back around and do it over and over again, but they slide, don't they, on the wooden floorboards. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this one there for today, and I will see you over on Rumble for the rest of the news. And I'll see you soon, guys. Have a good one. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all growing life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Way back a